the teams that wants to operate, you can counter it. But the most important thing for sure has to be the Farsa, man. What season is it? Season 8. We were making jokes about it just yesterday. If you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing has changed at all? And in season 14, the high ground artillery, front to backline setup is now back in fashion. Emblem share by IndyHome though, showing again the Wilderness Blessing for mid and roam. It's all about moving around. But the Bargain Hunter for Skylar, showing some confidence here, knowing that he can probably move around and actually escape from a lot of this aggressive early game potential.
Yeah, Farsa does kind of have that extra range in the lane against the Eve. But talking about the team fight, will the Farsa be able to at least survive the first encounters, the first, rampage coming in from RRQ?
Well, it depends in the collision. I feel like Team ID with the fighters, with the Alpha and the Hilda will be able to burst a lot higher. But the moment the fight goes long, hang on a minute, 2v1 situation, that's a deadly catch as well. Ryan didn't force to use the vengeance, but he will not be able to survive. Still running away. Wow, he does. The push is all he needs. Gets caught one more time. Aran still with the reach. Still with the push. Brings the flicker forward. Done up by Winnie with a crash course. A big flicker. Wasted from Rins. Winnie shot back into Sutsujin. No deadly catch. Fabian will save the Spear of Alpha for the Turtle. Or Prio for RRQ and TLID have the healthier HP bars. Dangerous right here. Both teams going for it. Winnie with the crash course over to Sutsujin. Now it's getting the feather. Airstrike over to shot back from Ida. Fabian with the Spear of Alpha. Going to the diamond still. Losing his life. Winnie in the back with the crash course is now around. Top Silver is going to be caught into the Turtle pit. Sutsujin guns him down. And Rins gets him out with a double kill.
Oh, they get it all. They lose nothing and get everything. It's going to be Sutsujin acquiring the Turtle for himself. Break down that fight for us, Arashi.
Our cheer going in and out, waiting on the cooldowns. They know that the burst damage is massive from Team Liquid, but Ina was able to buy so much time, dodge away from so many skills using the Sacred Hammer as a bit of a displacement tool and also a repositioning tool. Team Liquid ID has to be careful, man. If they go for a long drawn scrimmage like that, they're susceptible to getting punished. Looking at Count's prediction right here, I'm alone.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Mirko is right there with you.
Yes, sir.
Two votes.
I'm used to us being on a different side. Don't worry, Arashi. When PTR ain't here, Cascute is RRQ, right?
Hey.
So there's a bit of PTR there.
Yeah.
All right. Deal. An alliance made between the robots and the kings for now. But let's see, man. An interesting portion right here is that EXP lane. Because Tyron, he didn't go for a Festival of Blood. He's going for the Wilderness Blessing. He wants to roam around there. He has the thrill to actually win out in the 1v1. So he's actually matching up to Aran right here. Not really getting bullied.
It's almost like yesterday, Aran, when he was playing at Terizla, game number 3, he was constantly rotating into that mid lane, right? Just to help build that prio, help with the Wilderness Blessing as well to, fasten up his movement speeds. And of course now Dyran on the subject of maybe a potential dive. But he's still tanky enough to survive the onslaught because he is a Terizla after all. Sure, the body of Smith has been nerfed, but at least he can be able to just hold himself right there.
Just emoji right there, Sticker. Tyron, just playing it safe. He doesn't have to risk anything. Wave is still going to be available to be collected by him. He has skill though, rushing the lightning punch. Nothing else. Not even the boots. He wants that burst damage. He knows his team is relying on it to get those pickoffs in the early game. He needs to be the one roaming around with the wings by wings to actually combo with Winnie.
Yeah. That burst damage early game because look at TLID. They want to advance further.
Amazing hope from RRQ. Rins is popping the real world inflation, getting the prio over. But remember, for TLID, can utilize it as a forward of the crash course, also with a shortcut. Risk is compromised. Fabian with a steal. We just back out, Ron jumping in. Skylar getting rid of it, but yeah, his skill has rotated over. We'll try to go for some damage. Avon cheeky with the man straight. Dyron's still able to survive right now, but look at that! The explosion. Ida finding two. Aran jumping back now, getting one. Getting very low. The push right there. Ida will fall. Aran will live. The cavalry charges, and they get the dub in the second Turtle skirmish.
Again, a trade tap. Hiroshiki almost able to take down Rins. What was that, Arashi?
It's a great move from Team Liquid ID. They make sure they use Aran to its full potential. That's the combo, but look at Skylar. Whoa, of course, she has skill with the rotation. Skylar, you have the flicker. Can you dodge from everything? That's one. That's two, a basic from Winnie. Dyran trying to help up in the top lane. We'll go for the hammer strikes over to the minion wave. We'll try to survive the power of wildness. We'll shoot Dyran down. He will have to respect this damage. In the mid lane, that's a sprawl. Solo kill. They use
usurper is online.
This mid game is disgusting, man. The sustain, the damage, all these fighters from Team Liquid ID and all the long-range burst damage is really allowing them to really threaten RRQ. Even when they're playing safe, it's never really that safe. The fact that the Vengeance is also around, he can just go in the back, and even if he gets taken out, eventually, Skylar's gonna lose so much HP beating on him. And we've seen yesterday, Aran actually goes for the late armor afterwards.
Yeah.
So Skylar's gonna lose a lot of HP, and Rince is gonna be zoned out because Aran's gonna run straight at him, kind of negating his effect in those big team fights, where the Eve, in theory, should be able to actually spam out more DPS.
Now he has the Thunderbolt ready, of course. Let's take a look at the audience prediction. Behind the new application, go pay 86% for RRQ. Of course, the trust of the civilians of the kingdom still stands tall, unearthed on the kingdom, but Fabian,
Whoa, very brave to go in onto Edok, but that will give them a lot of advantage.
That's Edok forced to back away. But an airstrike over to Rince.
Rince?
Very, very low. Entropy forward. Oh! The snake down from Skylar.
Skylar?
Trying to pinch him down with the Abuser's Passion. Unable to find it now. Siren will peel. That's a shot down, but it will not connect. Aran caught. That's a turtle taken down by Fabian. Meanwhile, Winnie. That pops in the shortcut. Pops into that shortcut. Winnie will lose his life. Edok, implosion. Finding Winnie. Fabian is slicing through the Kings like they are nothing. Edok down. Rince down. The two members who've been so reliable are now down. If Fabian wants to continue the battle, RRQ don't.
the Crown Prince is still intact, but you can see the Usurper inching closer to the Revolution. Fabian again, just diving into the backline of RRQ Hoshi.
All this pressure, man. 2,000 gold ahead. Even the mid turret, Team Liquid ID pulling off all the stops. They know they have the better early game, and they're just forcing RRQ into these brawls. But the fact that RRQ are able to find something small, very small wins in these fights, kind of keeping them from actually losing too far in gold. But 3K is definitely significant. And Team Liquid ID, they're not stopping here. They do have that shortcut by Chip, so they can keep forcing out these plays from RRQ. And despite the fact that they've been clumping up for the deadly catch, for all the AoE of RRQ, they've been coming out on top, showing again how much sustain is there. Because Rince has the glowing wand. That is the reduced amount that Team Liquid is using to sustain these fights.
And Yaskill just rushed into the Divine Glaive as his second item. Number one was Lightning Truncheon, now it is the Divine Glaive. Talk to me about this item, Arashi. What is he trying to achieve?
There's more burst damage, man. Farsa's base damage is already quite significant. So just trying to make sure that any magical defense gets negated will be good for them. But Edok, man, against Aran, it's so difficult to recontest and find anything. Look at Aaron Shiki, he also has the BOD already completed. So if they really get low from the Farsa, the threat of the Renner's apathy coming in out of nowhere from the sidelines. We've seen a couple of close calls. RRQ definitely have that in the back of their mind.
Also, was that a Malefic 4 as well from Aaron Shiki? Yep. Just to try to cut through the front lines of RRQ Hoshi. But then again, the way they spaced away, the subliminal amount of, ultimates that they can use to just push the players of TLID away is so significant. And now the Lord, they'll try to fight for this. But it's like only Fabian standing in the way of RRQ. They're blitzing the Lord.
We do the crash course, now also the shortcut. Everybody piling in. Could definitely catch him. Another airstrike will snipe him down. Get him with Witty. Dive on the middle. Reflected. Kamera, Shiki. Able to find two. Now Rince is next to the chopping block, but Witty will respect it. The entropy backwards. Lord 1 taken by TLID.
They enter the castle of the kingdom, and they make it theirs. Having a party, feasting with the Lord. They get it for free.
It's a great play for Team Liquid again, using the shortcut to zone everyone away. And again, Aran taken out, no problem. Massive value for Team Liquid ID. And along with that, even though RRQ wants to try and hit back, the fact that Aaron Shiki can stand there and burst down everyone, full channeling all the ultimates, because Aran has taken away all the damage, bought in all that time. They have the Lord right here, and they do have the global presence. What are they going to try and do with it? To take a look at R7 making an appearance here.
Now Aran. Look at Witty.
Running forward, Witty is able to just crash course.
Explosion as well. RRQ will take Witty. But what do they lose? The Lord is still bottom tower, despite the entropy. The bottom lane. Holy defense. Already baited out. Up top, Skylar will finally deal with the Lord. It's taking a bit more time. It won't fall to the mini waves there. So at least it is a tier 2 and a holy defense in the far lane for the cavalry.
Holy crystal though for Skylar is hitting his power spike. And that means that Atan can be so much more oppressive in the team fights and in the defense later on. But as they say, Lord number one is to take map control. And they look for a concealed play.
Oh, the penalty zone out of your will. Points it out. Shige will be caught. Skyler eliminates him. Iran looking for an angle. Fabian looking for some damage. Feather air strike forcing him down. He doesn't take it down. Iran in the midst of it now with the vengeance as well. Will not be able to find a power wilderness. Skyler still able to kite away. Now Rins getting the kill back. Shortcut. Oh, Fabian, after recall and after going into the mid lane, will be able to rejoin the cavalry forces to get rid of Tyrant. 2 for 2.
They fight back, and they fight back hard. RRQ is looking for a Hail Mary play, but TLID, they charge forth. The Stallions are ready for any form of oppressiveness from the kingdom.
Fabian finds the spear of Alpha. Now deadly cast from RRQ is not enough to take him down. Fabian will finally slain, but at what cost? Survive! With a double in an outplay. But still, it's TLID who are able to take that kill back. Now, who's it worth for?
Considering the Team Liquid ID was ahead 4,000 gold, RRQ, it's down to 2,000. It has to be worth it for them. They've bought more time. They've stopped the momentum of Team Liquid ID. Man, Sustagen, what is he made of? How do you find that moment there, walking through danger, just deleting your Heskill?
Ice cold.
Ice cold. The mercenary is here to back up the Crown Prince. Look at that damage. And this warrants a respect towards the Bane, because the Bane, as time progresses, as the game gets later, the damage just becomes disgustingly insane. And that is built upon, burst damage as well for the Bane. And this could be the time frame where TLID has to respect it, has to be wary of it. And now they prepare for a Lord Dance.
For now, but there's the chip in the back line.
When he's looking for Skyler, won't be able to find it. Sustagen getting pressure down with a better airstrike as well. The first
Lord!
The mercenary finds it. Meanwhile, the fight with a shortcut as well. Aaron Chicken will take it. He will go forward. Fabian finds the spear of Alpha onto Rins. 1, 2, 3. Kings falling. The shortcut taken by Enoch to look for the Duke, but it's only 2. The clutches of Winnie, the clutches of Yeheskiel, and now we're down to just 1. It's just Skyler against the cavalry.
The Crown Prince looking to defend his crumbling kingdom. Will he be able to hold this? The cavalry charges forward.
With our airstrike, Skyler with a flicker, able to get rid of animated 4 now. Aaron Chicken faction trying to go for it. Fabian falls, but they will take the battle in game 1.
They take control of the castle walls. The young Stallions, they charge, and they charge hard. Game number 1, TLID 1-0.
Great use of momentum right there. They know that RRQ, they can't really afford to lose more lords with the base turrets getting lower and lower. They go for that macro play. They go for the flank with Greedy. That's the power of the chip. The backline in shambles. The formation disrupted. And RRQ, despite having that golden combo, the Yves and the Natan, are unable to stop the momentum, the speed, and the charge of the cavalry.
We talked about the Yves and the Natan boasting a very high win rate in the playoffs. And Rins with the Yves as well, 100% win rate broken by Team Liquid ID. Does this signal something, Arashi?
I mean, it signals that Team Liquid are here to fight, despite the stats, despite the history.